Somewhere, at the farthest edge of the universe, beyond what any telescope could ever reach, there was a little star. It didn't explode with light. It didn't sparkle. It wasn't part of any known constellation. It had no name. No scientist studied it. No one watched it from Earth. And the star knew it. It wasn't the kind of star people talked about. Night after night it looked at the others. Some spun with color. Some shone so brightly they lit up galaxies. Some had names written in books. Some were turned into poems, songs, and dreams. But not this one, not the dim star. And so it started to wonder, why don't I shine like the others? What am I worth if I can't be bright? It began to feel invisible, meaningless, lost in a universe full of shining things. So it tried. It pushed its energy, forced itself to burn hotter, to glow harder, to be noticed, to be seen. But the more it tried, the more tired it became, and the dimmer it grew, until, eventually, it had nothing left to give. It was out of strength, out of hope, out of reasons to try again. And the star thought, maybe I was never meant to be here in the first place. That night, just before it was about to let go, to let its final bit of light fade into nothing, a sound, so soft, so faint it almost didn't hear it. But it did. A voice. From a small spacecraft drifting quietly in the darkness, alone, far from any world, far from any star. And that voice said, "Thank you. If it weren't for your light, I would have stayed, lost in this universe. I'm lucky I found you." The dim star froze. It had no idea. The tiny glow it had tried to hide, the faintest bit of warmth it thought was useless, had been the only thing guiding someone back home. It wasn't the brightest. It wasn't spectacular, but it was the only light in the darkest night of someone's journey, and that was enough. From that moment on, the star stopped trying to be like the others. It no longer forced itself to shine. It simply glowed, just as it was, and it was proud to be someone's small light in some quiet corner of the universe. Maybe you've felt like that star, like you're not enough, not bright enough, not successful enough, not seen. Maybe you've compared yourself to others, people who seem to shine so effortlessly, people with love, with praise, with names in lights. And maybe you've wondered, what am I even doing here? Do I matter to anyone at all? But listen closely. Sometimes just being here, just breathing, just getting up on a day when it feels impossible is a light. Your smallest efforts may be someone else's lifeline. Your quiet existence might be the one thing keeping someone else from giving up completely. Even if you can't see your glow, they can. Not everyone needs the brightest light. Sometimes they just need one light, gentle and real, to guide them forward. And maybe you're that light for someone else right now, even if you'll never know it. Thank you for listening to The Dim Star. No matter how bright or dim your light feels today, just being here, right now, is already more than enough. And if you're feeling tired, please know you're not alone. You can rest here for a while. And when you're ready, we'll walk forward together. If you'd like to hear another story, I have many more waiting just for you. Take care of your light, and I'll see you in the next story.